The matchup is set in Colorado in the race to replace Democratic Governor John Hickenlooper. Democrat Jared Polis, a 5-term congressman, will take on State Treasurer Republican Walker Stapleton. If elected, Polis would become the nation's first openly gay governor, and Stapleton would be Colorado's second Republican governor in 44 years. Joining me now on the phone from Denver is John Frank. He's a political reporter for the Denver Post. All right, John, tell us about the backgrounds of the two candidates who will now compete for Governor John Hickenlooper's seat.
With these two candidates, what you see is two party members who are out on the flanks, appealing to the most diehard, compared to Hickenlooper, who's much more moderate, much more of a centrist. So the battle you see setting up here for November is very different than one Colorado knows in its current governor. With Polis, you have him embracing Medicare for all as a health care system. And with Stapleton, you have him focusing a good bit on sanctuary cities as well as cozying up to President Trump. Both of those strategies are probably going to have to change ahead of November if they're going to win that middle-of-the-road voter in Colorado, that swing voter that really decides a lot of our elections.
So given that, which issues do you expect to play the largest role in the race?
One of the main issues here in Colorado right now is education. We've got one of the lower funded education systems in the country, and the formula for how we do it is quite complicated and broken based on who you talk to. There's different ways to fix it. So this race may end up being pretty local in the sense of education, and both candidates will come out with ideas on that. But at the same time, we're still talking about midterms. So there's still going to be some pretty big national issues here. President Trump will play a major role. One thing that we're watching for is whether he will get involved in this race. Now, unlike other states, President Trump did not make an endorsement in the Republican primary for governor. And if he were to support Stapleton, he would be supporting a member of the Bush family. And he is still quite critical of the Bush family on Twitter and elsewhere. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here in Colorado.
Well, Democratic nominee Jared Polis is supporting a number of proposals associated with Bernie Sanders, and those include expanding health care access, a single-payer Medicare system, and a number of renewable energy plans. Could moving too far to the left hurt Polis and other Democrats in the state?
That is the big question. Just like Stapleton, there is concern that Polis may be too left for a purple state. Now, Colorado's elected, as you noted, Democratic governors for decades. But just how far left they're willing to go is the big question. With Polis, he is from Boulder, which is a liberal stronghold. And so the term Boulder liberal is one the Republicans often try to stick on him. He'll have to try to show that, unlike other liberal politicians from Boulder, he can appeal to the entire part of the state. Now, his congressional district right now covers a vast part of the mountains. So it'll be interesting to see exactly if he can get those folks who may lean more conservative to show up for him.
All right, well, I'll be watching. John Frank, thank you so much.
Thank you.